Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So, I'm going to be doing the final two challenges for this domain here. But before that, I wanted to point out that they added a new timed event. I'm going to be starting some of that, but I do want to do Yae Miko's Hangout as well. And aside from that, I also made two of my own levels here. So if you want to give them a try, the domain ID is right there for that one, and the domain ID is right there for that one. Obviously, these are not going to be up forever. I'm pretty sure that they'll take these down once the timed event is over. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this. I might show one of my levels that I created in this video. I'm not entirely sure yet. The exit's up there. Go to the challenge, okay? I'll give you 10 life points for this. I had a fair amount of fun designing those two levels, although it took a while too, because you have to get used to all the different controls that they have for, setting things up, and it's very, very, what's the word for it? Particular about how you do things. Not to mention there are, whoa. I guess they added in these, what? Do they disappear like that every single time? That's crazy. Okay, go ahead, disappear, and reappear, hopefully. Thank you. I never actually messed with the disappearing platforms in the editor for the level that I made. Oh, this is interesting. I like the way this is set up already. So obviously I am supposed to go, I was supposed to go in the opposite way, but it doesn't matter because it all worked out anyways. What is up with this? The way this is designed is really funny. No, I don't want to fall. Thank you. I've collected 40 of the 100 adventurers coins, but I'm kinda thinking I have to go back this way, because there should be something in this room, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, it's just a different... Wow, this place has different paths? What's up with this? Why is there a whole area down here that has nothing? This is weird. No, just let me go back up, please. No, let me... Grah! I hate these things. They're so unreliable. And I know that from personal experience with them in the editor. Whatever, I'm gonna go this way. That other path is... Oh, come on, really? They designed it the same way? Whatever. I should have never tried to explore that lower area. Thank you, finally! Okay, let's grab these coins. No wonder they give you 10 minutes on this. Being designed that way. I just got done saying that. I actually like the way it's designed. Let's grab these.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
And then these. Oh, no! Darn these wind things. Okay, I think they want you to go back up, but I do want to check down there very fast to make sure I haven't missed anything. So I've got 68 coins out of 100. Whoa! I didn't even see that. I don't know why I didn't see it. It's right in the middle of the room. You've got to be kidding me. Another one of these rooms? Really? At least I managed to do it properly that time. Frogs, huh? Ah! Now that time, I had a reason for not seeing that. That's because... I thought you could jump over those. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Ah! Let me climb up. Oh no! This is gonna disappear on me. I knew it. Aha! Can't hit me this time. Wait a second. Are they able to stack those? It has two different types going on there, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't want to collect that just yet. There we go. Whew. That time I spent a fair amount of effort on that. But it worked out in the end. That was pretty fun. Aside from those rooms where you have to go across the large gaps with those things, let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Fastest finger first. Okay. It looks like the same kind of map that I designed my first level with. So this is actually like a really big area. And you start off, yeah, on the center pillar thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these coins first. Not gonna mess with these spikes. There we go. Bet they didn't think of that. Oh no! Okay, they probably thought of everything, actually. Oh no! Please don't zap me. Go up here. I like the fact that you can climb on the side of these. Although, I didn't really take advantage of that when I was designing the level that I made. This area was designed without that in mind, really. Okay, let's go up like this.
Brace yourself.
Grab these coins. Great. No! You can't climb up that? Well, that figures. I'll go up, here then. It's so weird seeing it be so different from what I made. Ah, crap! At least I didn't take any damage from that. Grab these. Let me... Thank you. Go up this way. I've collected 24 out of 100 coins so far. What's going on around here? I guess nothing, huh? Oh, no, I did not see that. No. Oh well. Not a big deal. I can go up this way now to those things over there. And grab the coins. No! Erg! They probably should have elevated this area slightly. Then again, actually, it was just me being dumb. Okay. Please let me grab all the coins. Once again. Okay. 55 out of 100. Wow. Feels like I should have collected almost all of them by now. Where are the others? Darn it. I don't want to activate this yet if I don't have all of them. I wish that there was a, like, when you're testing your own level, it tells you the total amount of coins in the level. And I thought that was really smart, but then with this, it doesn't tell you. Okay, there we go. I did collect all of them. So I've completed all of those challenges now. And you know what? I'll show one of my levels. In fact, I'll show the one that's based off that same area that I was just in here in a second. So, first things first, claim my event rewards. Right here. And here. I may kind of forget some things, but anyways, this little area here doesn't have anything else in it, but down there, behind this wall, is something. And then there's nothing else in that area. Now this entire bottom area doesn't have anything other than that one coin that I just grabbed. Instead, you have to go up here and jump across over here. There we go. No! That's the only problem is if you mess up there, you have to redo that whole area. I got lucky because Venti landed on that little platform, but usually that's how things work. Now there are times where you retain that jumping ability when you reach that one platform that I was just on with the coin, and you can actually save one of the platforms that falls apart instead of having to use, because there are two platforms there that fall apart, and yeah, it didn't happen that time, unfortunately, but I wouldn't have had to use that wind stream, you know, to get up if that hadn't happened. Oh, I do use the climbing mechanic there a little bit. Anyways, and you get up to the very top. Underneath where I currently am is actually the starting point of the entire level. And you can kind of see that I made like a little dome out of that area. Anyways, jump across here. Go like that. And into where the goal is. And there we go. I don't know how confusing that's going to be for somebody that's playing that without, like, knowing how that works. I was actually a little bit worried about that once I got done making the level, but I hope that the general path of the coins can kind of give people an idea of where they're supposed to go. Anyways, now let's claim this little prize here very fast. Complete the fastest finger first. Go ahead, grab those. Now the question is do I want to start Yae Miko's thing first? Or, you know what, I'm going to go do this first, because I prefer to start off with timed events, just because of the fact that they're timed. So Angel Share seems to have started hosting some special event recently. Hello, Luca.
Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Yay, voice acting. That's me, yeah.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon.
Of course.
Oh.
Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel Share, is hosting a Bartender's Academy Week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please.
Okay.
As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy unlimited refills for the drinks you create.
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards?
Well, Paimon is sold.
Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you give the academy a try?
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Great. Then please, come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
So it's another weird minigame type thing going on. I wonder if it's anything like what we've done before in the past.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hi, Charles.
Hey, Charles. Actually, we came to be bartenders today.
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is a whole different game. It's delicate work and requires a certain amount of finesse. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
In other words, you're saying that we shouldn't be here. Okay, goodbye. I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making have a lot in common, you know.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, and one more thing. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll understand.
No problem at all.
Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills and techniques you need on the fly.
Huh. Oh, this just sounds lovely. Let's have 3 shots of coffee recipes. Okay. Is the coffee in here? Where's the coffee supposed to be? Oh, this is the coffee, okay. So we'll start with the Moonlit Alley, I guess. The 3 types of ingredients are coffee, milk, and cocoa paste. Okay. So, coffee, milk, and why won't it let me select cocoa paste? There we go. I don't know why it didn't allow me to select the cocoa paste to begin with, but it's fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and select next. Okay, down, up, left, up. So this is supposed to be a what kind of cup? I guess it's supposed to be medium? Oh.
Huh. This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Just give this one to Paimon and try making another. Huh. This doesn't look...
Okay, now I'm getting a little bit annoyed. He said coffee, right? This says it's coffee. Oh, he's saying 3 shots of coffee. Right? Okay, I finally understand. There wasn't supposed to be anything else mixed with it. Am I getting this right? So, I don't know what size it wants to be, though. Alright, this drink is looking good. I guess.
You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees. This is amazing.
That was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks.
I was getting confused because of that recipe list telling you to mix the other types, you know, like coffee with milk and cocoa powder or whatever that was. Anyways, the point is that is what confused me. If I only knew that he wanted me to do 3 things of coffee, that's all I would have done. So...
Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone extra sweet in the biggest glass you have, please and thank you.
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing with your customers.
I am up to the challenge.
All right. In that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions or need any help, just give me a holler.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
So you really did want a caramel pine cone. Okay, let's go ahead and select the open for business. Another familiar face has arrived at the tavern. Rosaria, okay.
Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple, like a moonlit alley, for instance.
Now that was the drink I was trying to make.
Oh, and make it a large, please.
Okay.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Got it. Coming right up.
Please, take your time. Waiting in anticipation is half the fun.
Okay, so Kaya wanted the Moonlit Alley. The Moonlit Alley was the... Oh. This is a new type of coffee. Okay. Anyways, the Moonlit Alley is the coffee, milk, and cocoa paste. Okay, so he wants it to be a large. That's close enough. Done. Let's get started on the next drink. I'll leave my drink up to you, but it needs to be a tea of some kind. So let's look at the recipes for tea. I don't have any recipes for tea unlocked from the looks of things. So this elegant mix is born from tea and milk. So I'll just do 2 things of tea and 1 thing of milk. Up, up, down, down. And she didn't want it to be too big. So we'll go with the small cup. Scholar's Afternoon unlocked. Alright, this drink is looking good.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
I can make you another one.
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Huh.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
What about you, Kaya? How's your drink?
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one?
No. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big deal. I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which,
Huh.
I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt.
D-Luke.
As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Jean.
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their hands.
I can't think of anybody else other than D-Luke and Jean.
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
I think I know who he's talking about.
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as him?
Why, of course. How about... best bartenders.
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my face. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot. So I guess there's really no contest for the title of Best Bartenders.
Did he just call Paimon a mascot?
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
I feel like I have to cough
Yeah, I should be going to.
from all the
By the way, that black tea tasted great.
talking.
I'll try to make some for myself in the future. If I can manage to get up early enough in the morning, that is.
Until next time.
Please coming in. Okay, cool. So is that like... So I have to wait until later or something to do more, or or is there something else going on here? This is a weird little mini game. I'll say that much. Oh, I can find wine from yesterday. Just now, I saw Master D-Luke enter the tavern in a rush. Oh, is Master D-Luke going to mix drinks personally today? Can't miss out on this one. Come on, help me out. And this one was, has anyone seen Captain Kaya? Kaya, you'll find him in the tavern. Hehe, you must be new here now. Well, good luck. This one will unlock in 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 day, and 1 day. Okay. So let's do this one. And then I'll go over and start Yae Miko's quest. Hang out.
Oh, it's Master D-Luke! What brings you here? Do you have nothing to do today?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop by to see how you're coming along.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Actually, we just started.
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it for very long.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does it feel to be a bartender?
It's a new experience.
I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon too? Paimon's initial feeling is, drinks taste good.
Yeah, that's about what I expected from her.
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you.
Sure, I'll get that started for you.
Great. Take your time.
A Gray Valley sunset, huh? So, what is that? It's probably a juice, right? Yeah, right here. It requires 3 of the juice. I think I'll go with the medium size on that. And there we go. That should be good. Alright, this drink is looking good.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally be sweet and tasty without adding anything extra.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Grey Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to experiment with them. No requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably just wanted to test my creativity. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch. Much like this one.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just figured that it would taste sweet. Looking back on it, I was so young and naive.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
I'm sure your father thought it was a good drink.
I never thought about it, I suppose. My father didn't say a word at the time, but thank you. By the way, there's something I'd like to give you, but I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job. I have no doubt that you'll do very well.
And Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Very well. Then, I look forward to seeing your good work. See you around.
Come back soon when you have a minute.
I actually don't mind this little minigame now that I understand how it works. I was a little bit irritated with that first drink that they wanted you to make just because of the fact that it wasn't listed among the recipes, which is just ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, why tell you to mix something and then not have it be listed among the recipes? I have no idea why they did that. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump on over to Yae Miko's quest. I just realized something. I've been calling it Yae Miko's Hangout event, but it's not a Hangout event, it's a story quest. Because Hangout events have multiple endings to them, and this is actually just, gonna have one ending.
We haven't been to the Yae Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
That sounds like a trick that Yae Miko would pull on people. What does that mean?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
And I'm only guessing Yae Miko would pull this trick on people just because she is bored. And because this is part of her story quest, so.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound credible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
Okay, maybe it has nothing to do with Yae Miko.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Paimon, calm down.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
That depends.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden urgency?
Well, if if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
Are you sure that's what you want, Paimon? Because at this point, I don't know. The Great Narukami offering, huh? Whee!
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
I really hope that, what's his name did just die, Venti.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
These two are from the, commission, I believe.
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
I never did get the, second commission related to these guys.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Huh.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Because of course it does.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Like they're possessed?
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
You think so, Paimon?
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it?
Okay, that's how Yae Miko comes into the picture.
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
And she should be able to find out who it was that published it to begin with. I'll have to interact with the tree in a second after this cutscene.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Just in case there's enough that I could turn in.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
I have a feeling that his brother used that wishing method and is now in trouble.
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
No, we are.
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Okay then.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, we have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This is not a light novel, though.
Well,
It's a game.
you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I can offer those, and I got 2 more levels, which is nice. Anyways, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing the story quest for Yae Miko, and most likely continuing the time event here. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.